Me and Esteban have had I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I'm probably going to be crying a lot, so I apologize in advance. I'm trying to make this as funny as possible. That's why I had this picture over here, which they probably hate, which is from Instagram, which is a picture of someone asking who's your favorite sister, and I pointed to Esteban. So I just thought that was funny. So. If you want to go, so the way I kind of broke down, if you guys give me about 8 minutes-ish, the way my brain works, I broke this down to 5 phases. It's just how my brain works. So there's 5 parts to it, and yeah, let me just get into it. So if you want to go to the next slide, the first phase is if you see some funny so the first picture is obviously an Esteban I didn't know back in the day. It's him in Texas, probably with the cowboy hat. I don't know where he got that cowboy hat from. But the first phase is how I first met Esteban. And so when I first met Esteban, I was trying to get a picture of our backyard from the house that we sold back in Scarborough. If you guys ever been to that house, it's a pretty bomb house. Yeah. The good old days. Now we have a 7-bedroom with my nonna living there. It's ridiculous. But Esteban came down from the backyard, and I was working out in BC. And Julia said, hey, I have a new boyfriend. And if you guys know about our past, I'm not a fan of her past boyfriends. Will. So Esteban walked down the backyard. Oh, God, it was very nasty. And Esteban was just this skinny Colombian dude. And I said, hey, what's up, man? You're like, hey, what's up? And I don't know, we just kind of talked. And I said, I'm going back to BC. Good luck, guys. Hopefully I see you in the future. And then for some reason, we also had another event where you shaved my back. I don't know why. I don't know why I got him to shave my back. I have a very hairy back, and I don't know, maybe it was like initiation of like, you want to date my sister? You better shave my back. I don't know, right? Is that what happened? No. So anyway, long story short, Esteban was coming back from, or probably about a year or two later, Esteban was coming back from Colombia, from his sister's wedding, where, Freddie and Juanita got married. And they got 2 beautiful children. And he came to me, and I moved back from BC to Ontario, and I was starting a new project for a new company that I begun with a couple friends. And I was looking for my first recruit to actually work with me. It was a door-to-door job, knocking doors, which is one of the easiest jobs in the world. I'm kidding. And Esteban had probably $3 to his name, and he didn't know. It was literally was it $2? I don't know. $3.50. Yeah, $3.50. And he's like, I don't know what to do. Either I go back to school, and this is where I'm going to start crying. Either I go back to school or I go back to Amazon, right? Yeah, cool. And I said, cool, man, why don't we figure this out? And I remember calling Julia. I said, Julia, why doesn't he come work with me and maybe see if I can get him to, make some sales and, I don't know, figure this out. And one of the biggest things is because Esteban was, obviously English is not his first language. He wasn't. He was scared about how people are going to respond to him and talk to them, and if he could actually do it. I don't know if you guys know where Esteban's at, but Esteban's killing it at Honda right now, and I'm so proud of him. His whole Honda squad is here. Oh, I would like some water if you guys have any water. Sorry, my mouth is going to get dry. I thought I had some water. Thank you. It's like pour it all over my head. So this was actually a picture of his first ID, where he look so young. This is back in 2017. It's 2022, and I remember we drove to Niagara Falls. I was like, dude, just come follow me. I'll knock a couple doors, and I'll show you it. And I made a sale, and then I said, okay, Esteban, now it's your turn. And I remember driving to my car, we grabbed the contract book and some pamphlets, and his face turned white. And I said, okay, buddy, good luck. And within about 2 hours, he made his first sale. And it was, that's a big deal. It's a big deal. And that was like a turning point. Then, so that day was actually the first day ever in sales where, you know, like he kind of showed that it was possible. That someone from Colombia who English wasn't his first language, and it was just to see where he's at right now. It's kind of where it began. So I don't know if that's pretty cool, but I think it's pretty cool. Next page. And then this is phase 2, where I started to gain respect for Mr. Esteban. If you know Esteban loves the cold. I'm kidding. Esteban hates the cold. And the first picture is him over there with a guy named PK, right? And he was, and I promoted him to a manager about 3-4 months later. And yeah, that was actually another picture of him making his first sale. That was, the other picture was, I don't know what it was, but he's very happy. And that was the Esteban that I saw initially. And what that did in my head was, this guy doesn't just talk the talk, but he walks the walk. He's willing to show up. He's willing to be consistent. And that's why it's not going to happen. And that was like the mental switch of like, this guy's my brother. He's just not my sister's boyfriend. And what I started to see was this evolution of this kid at whatever it was. Damn. 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 I just, woo. I'm the luckiest guy here. And I say this, obviously, you know, the parents are lucky and none is lucky, right? But, sorry. I'm the luckiest guy here because it's my baby sister and then, like, a brother, you know, and someone who isn't just going to be Julia's husband. He's my brother, you know? So that's why I'm so happy. Next picture. If you want to go next picture. Is that loud enough? Cool. So this was Esteban, and just like the smiling face of him, and yeah, this was our first office back in Hamilton. And it was just cool to see him go from this kid with $3 in his bank account, and he started to make more money, and he started to have more confidence, and you could see I think he bought Julia like a nice iPhone, and he was becoming that man that, it's like majority of 21-year-old kids, they're lost in life. He started to find himself. And now, Esteban, you're what, 24, 25 right now? It's like he's now getting married. He now has a great job. He has a home, which is a big deal. Huge deal. So, next picture, please. And then, yeah, this is us by the falls. I don't know. I just thought that was a cute picture. Okay, let's go to phase 3. Next picture, please. So then I started to think about, so what does Esteban represent? Like, I understand he works hard. I understand he's a great guy. But why do I look at Esteban like a brother? And there's certain criteria that I think I would give. And I think I should have a certain type of criteria for someone to date and marry my sister. Do you guys all agree with that? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. It's not like, oh, you just want to date my sister? Yay, welcome to the family. Like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Not in Italian and lots of Europeans here. And Spanish, of course, too. Yeah, okay. So then I start to think about, so what does Esteban represent? Why? Sure, he has a hard work ethic. He's pushing through these boundaries of who he was to who he's becoming. But what does he represent? So one of the first things is family. And I've realized this after moving away from home and coming back. I've realized that family grounds me. Family actually makes me who I am. You know, I've met a lot of people over the years, and one of the biggest things I've realized is the family that I have is actually very rare. Like, for people to be close. No, I'm being dead serious. Like, I'm very lucky. Very lucky. A lot of people, brothers don't talk, sisters don't talk. It's kind of messy. That's where I'm very lucky. And Esteban has that family aspect to him of that's why he's going to be a great dad. Cool. So yes, I found a very old picture of them four. I think he's at a crutch. That's just fine. I find that funny, Hugo. And that's Juanita getting married. Is that from soccer? Okay. Yeah, his dad in a crutch. Nice. And then that's them in front of their house. I'm almost done. And then next picture. Yes. Yes. So another thing about Esteban is, can we all agree that Esteban is funny as hell? Yay or nay? Who's hands up if Esteban has ever made you laugh before? That's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. And one thing that I love about Esteban is, I think to be part of the fam, you got to have a sense of humor. Like, you got to be able to say stupid things and just be stupid. And like, have the hard work ethic. I think that's embedded in me, but have that humorous personality of just being stupid. And I think everyone can agree Esteban can be kind of stupid at times. Like picture number 3, with him being Pablo Escobar, that's a gun, and that's also cocaine. I think it was baking soda. Oh my God, so stupid. And then the first picture is just a cute picture, but the second picture is also very funny. It's, if you guys want some context behind it, so that's Giuliano, and there was a previous picture of my ex-girlfriend now, putting that face with the middle finger, and then he sent me that picture just of him. It's very stupid. It's very stupid, but that's why I love him. It's so stupid. And that's why I love him, is he's someone I can just have great laughs with. And he's a family person. He's got a great work ethic. And he's funny as hell. It's funny as fuck. Next picture. We're almost done. That's also him in Mexico. That's a tequila bottle and a phone. Who had a great time in Mexico that came out with us? Yeah. That's very quiet. He's my brother. So that's what I want to say. Phase 4. Let's go. Who has some tissues? So, like I said, I'm the luckiest guy in this room. See, if I start looking at Julia, I'm going to start crying. Okay, so me and Julia have a relationship where, thank you. Me and Julia have a relationship where she is almost like a half, she's the other half of me. You know? Oh my God. Relax. This is not about Lorena, okay? That's the next speech. Not right now. Julia and Lorena. You guys are not easy. So, yeah, Julia she's one of the most honest people. Who agrees that Julia can be very honest, very upfront, she says what she feels? Yes, my mom agrees. And that's why I love Julia, but she also has that side of her that's so loving, that's so caring. And that's why she's my best friend. She's the one that always pulls me back. Agreed? Yeah. She's the one that grounds me, just like Lorena. But we... Okay. Lorena, just understand I love you. This isn't about you right now. Okay, next picture. Try to get sentimental and shit. So, these next 2 pictures are, I wish my Nono was here. So I think we should give Nono a round of applause, because he would have loved to be here. But I think that is a great picture of Esteban, Julia, and my unknown. It represents, I'm pretty sure Julia probably got those balloons. I'm guessing, I don't know. But she's going to be the sister I have of like, hey, so we're doing Christmas over here. Hey, so we're doing Easter over here. Almost like my mom. Hey, we're doing this vacation over here. Hey, it's Esteban Jr.'s tournament for soccer. You should be coming over here. That's going to be Julia. You know. Lorena's going to be swimming with the dolphins somewhere. Right? But that's why I love Julia for who she is. She's the, you know, I have a great relationship with my sisters, and I'm very lucky. And this isn't temporary, this is forever. And I've realized that. It's the reason why I didn't actually go move out to BC. It's the reason why I planted my roots over here. So yeah. And then, yeah, I think that's just a beautiful picture of my mom and my sister, because as much as Julia doesn't want to agree that they're very alike, they're very alike. Okay, we're almost done. Next slide. So the next slide, I don't really have a picture. I just don't. Because the reason why I'm the luckiest guy here is because, I mean, everyone's lucky. But because with these two, I'm going to grow old with these two. Right? So the wedding is just one day of, just one day. Like it was a very stressful day. I'm like surprised we still pulled this off. Hands, round of applause for pulling this off. Big deal. So I think the reason why I'm the luckiest guy in the room, I'm going to keep saying that, is because I get to grow old with these two. Well, you know, I get to see Esteban Jr. and Julia Jr. I get to be Uncle Daniel. I get to go to trips to Florida with them. Trips to Mexico. Maybe Cuba. Potentially Cuba. Colombia. Colombia. I get them see them grow. I get to see them grow old together. And I get to be right by their side. And that's why the future is, we get to build the future out, you know. So that's why I'm very happy. I was going to say happy birthday to these two. But I want to say thank you guys for putting up with me. But congratulations to you two. You guys are soulmates. I'm so excited to see what the future holds. I know what the plans in your heads hold. Well, you know, having kids, having a beautiful family. You know, I want to see Esteban grow in what he does best. I want to see Julia grow in what she does best, and I'm just excited to be by your side the whole time. See you guys grow old together. So congratulations. I love you guys all.